everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Annette. Today I am continuing in my Pat or Toss YouTube series. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Summer Friday Super Amino Gel Cleanser. Now I'm really excited to review this cleanser. I have some pros, I have some cons, I have some tips as well for you for how you should be using it. And at the end of the day, I'm going to let you all know, is this a cleanser that I think you should pat on your skin, or do I think you should just toss it? Please keep watching and enjoy the video. Before we get into the video, I just want to say if you're watching this video and if you've been watching any of my other videos as well on my channel, please kindly consider liking, sharing, and commenting on this video. And of course, please consider subscribing to the Pat or Toss family. We love you, we would appreciate you. Join, call your friends, call your family members, call Beyonce, call Barack Obama, call Oprah, call whoever you need to call. But just make sure that they get here so they can subscribe to Pat or Toss. All right, let's get to the video. So first things first, we're going to talk about what exactly is a cleanser. Now, a facial cleanser is quite frankly I think the most important part of your entire skincare routine. It's the first step in removing the oils, the makeup, the grime, the pollution that accumulates on our skin from being outdoors. That is your first step in cleansing everything off of your skin and preparing the skin for your next step in your skincare routine. Cleansing your skin also helps you in your skin cell turnover as well. So using a good facial cleanser is absolutely integral for a skincare routine. It is, quite frankly, it's your foundation, and you want to make sure your foundation is solid. So now I'm going to read from Summer Friday's website. I'm going to read to you how they describe their cleanser. So according to Summer Fridays, they say that the Super Amino Gel Cleanser is that super clean, nourished feeling for your skin. Super Amino Gel Cleanser's efficient one and done formula means your pillow and your conscience is always clean, gentle enough for all skin types. That's how they describe their product. It's very short, very sweet, very straight to the point, which I love. You know, I don't want you to tell me it's gonna bring back Michael Jackson or something. Like, just give me the basics of this cleanser. What is it gonna do for my skin? And that's the most important part. So that's cool. So now, as usual, I am going to talk about the ingredients. Now, I love to look at ingredients. I know some people might say that the ingredient list, you don't always have to abide by certain rules for them, which is true. In my last review, in the top 5 ingredients was an ingredient that was actually ranked rather poor, and I still used it. So with the ingredient list, it's absolutely flexible. It's up to you. Ingredients also depend on if you're using a product that's going to be washed off the skin, it's going to be a product that's going to stay on the skin. Of course, if I have a facial cleanser and the first ingredient is a fragrance, I might not die over it, you know. I mean, not the first, but I mean, like if a fragrance is in the top 5, I won't lose my mind over it for a cleanser. But if it's for like a vitamin C product and it's in the top 5, I might wince a little bit. I don't know how to explain that. So it depends on you as a person and your skin and your sensitivity level and all those things basically. But for me, when I look at ingredients, I like to look at the higher up to lower down. Why I like to do this is because when you are looking at an ingredient list, the earlier on ingredients mentioned in the list means the higher formulation is within that product. So if you have a product that is advertised as a retinol, and retinol is the last ingredient on the list, that means that is like the lowest formulation that is going to be within the product. So that's why I love to look at an ingredient list. And then looking at the ingredient list, I like to use Paula's Choice Ingredient List Dictionary. I think it's a fantastic, handy dandy tool. It's also great just for educating yourself about skincare and about why different things are formulated and put into products. And it's really informative, I find. So using the Paula's Choice Ingredient List, I am gonna take you through the top 5 ingredients for this product. That is simply because I don't have time to read all the ingredients for you. But we're gonna look at the top 5, so let's get into it. So the top 5 ingredients for this product, the top 3 ingredients are actually all surfactants or cleansing agents. What a surfactant is, it's a surface active agent. Those go ahead to help in the cleansing process because they help to break down different oils and just grime that's on the skin, and it allows the cleanser to go ahead and to wash those things away. So the top 3 ingredients, like I mentioned, these are all surfactants or cleansing agents. They are cocoa glucoside, which is a mixture of fatty alcohol and then also coconut and glucose, so glucose is basically sugar, which is rather hydrating. Then you have disodium, this is a hard one. It's called disodium hold on. Okay, High School Musical. It's called disodium cocafodiacetate. Yeah, you know, cocafodiacetate. It's rolls off the tongue. Okay. So that's the second one, and it's another surfactant, also from coconut as well. Then the third one is sodium lauraphocetate, which is, yeah, okay, that's another one, another rolls off the tongue, yeah, okay. Sorry, my mistake. Actually, those are the top 4. The first ingredient is actually water. That's why I skipped over it. The first ingredient in this product is actually water. Water, H2O, hydration, phenomenal for the skin. So then that is the top 4. Then the 5th ingredient is actually glycerin, which is again another form of hydration for the skin. Glycerin is a humectant, and that means that it sucks onto the water. Sorry. I've been watching Skins UK a lot recently, and it's just been tripping me out. Anyways, rewatching, I should say, Skins UK. Blah. But basically, glycerin is a humectant, and what that does is it goes ahead to suck onto the water particles on your skin, water particles in the air, and it holds onto it for hydration for the skin. I just want to mention really quickly, the 6th ingredient is aloe vera leaf juice, which is a phenomenal ingredient. It is so incredible. It's an antioxidant, it's hydrating, it's soothing for the skin, it calms the skin down. So I really just wanted to mention that. So looking at the top 6 ingredients for this product, and looking quite frankly at the entire ingredient list dictionary, I was so floored and so excited to try this product, and I absolutely grabbed it, and now I'm going to let you all know how I used it. So how have I used this product? Now, with any cleanser in my entire cleanser catalog, I guess, I use it for 60 seconds. This is per the LA Beautyologist 60-second rule. I'm going to link her video in the description box below. Her 60-second rule completely changed how I cleanse my skin and the results that I saw. She describes it a lot better, but basically the 60 seconds really allows for the cleanser that you're using to work on the skin. We talked about surfactants earlier in this video, and the surfactants need that time to really get all the oil and the dirt off the skin, and it melts it away. It allows you to massage your skin as well. It's a little me time as well, so it's not a problem for me. So I cleanse my skin for 60 seconds with this product. You know, it's not really anything else to say to that. Cleanse it, rinse it, you're good to go. So that's how I've been using this product. Rather simple, straight to the point. With that all said and done, is this a product that I think you should pat or toss? This was a difficult one for me. Ultimately, I will say I think this is a product that you should pat on your skin. Now, I'm gonna explain why this is difficult for me. First, I'm gonna start talking about the pros. So, for the pros, this is an incredible cleanser. I know I saw a lot of other reviews about this cleanser, and they actually said the cleanser was nothing to scream or rave about. They thought it was rather basic. In my use of this cleanser, I don't know. I feel like my skin has been given a radiant glow. My skin feels healthier, which I don't know how to explain that, but it feels healthier, it feels bouncier. And then even the way my skincare products are applied onto my skin, it feels really, really, it feels really, really like even and balanced and relaxed. I have no sensitivity issues. And then as well, I've noticed I've had fewer breakouts, or at least my breakouts are more predictable. Like right now I have breakouts because my monthly landlord is moving in. So basically I know when my breakouts are gonna come, which is usually how my skin works. But I've noticed that it's been out of balance during this whole quarantine situation. But using this cleanser, I have really, really noticed a difference on my skin. And as well, the scent of the cleanser is not overpowering, but it literally feels like you're in a spa every single time you use it. It's such a refreshing scent to use. So you kind of have that aromatic feeling as well when you're using this cleanser. It kind of just makes you calm down and makes you breathe, makes you relax for the 60 seconds that you're using it. So that's the pro. And because that pro is so strong, like the fact that it works It gets to what it needs to do. It's also, I should mention, it's very gentle on the skin. It is not stripping. Your skin just feels hydrated after using it. It feels ready. You know, it literally feels like you just walked into the house. It's like, here I am, use me. That was a weird example, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's a fantastic cleanser. I loved that so much about it. And so that's why it's such a big pro for me. The con is so annoying that is the reason why I almost would have said to toss it. I really don't know if it's something, I don't know if this is something that will bother anybody else, but it does bother me. I hate products that I am scared that they're gonna finish because I have to overuse it. And I find that this is a cleanser where that is the case. Normally with a cleanser, you need to put maybe like 2 or 3 pumps onto the palm of your hand and you're good to go to lather it and go ahead on your skin. With this cleanser, I am maybe doing 6 to 7 to 8 pumps just to get a good lather that will last for 60 seconds. If you do 3 pumps for this cleanser, you might be good for 10 seconds. You put on the skin, you rinse it off. But if you want to do the full 60-second cleansing routine, I have found that I have to use 6 to 8 pumps. And that is because it just starts to dry out on the skin. And then the lathering effect doesn't really seem to be there. Now, I'm not saying that it's a foaming cleanser. It's absolutely not. It's a gel cleanser. But the lathering on this cleanser is not very strong, which is really, really irritating because I feel like because of the size of this cleanser, it should be able to really last me maybe 5 weeks with the size. Because typically that's how long a cleanser can last me with the size that I have. But with this one, it's almost like it's nearly done. I think it's nearly done. Yeah. Of course, it's great that it lasts for a month, but it's just a little bit annoying that I have to over pump it for it to work and for it to lather for 60 seconds. That is such a con to me that I definitely almost considered saying you should toss this cleanser. Just because, you know, if you're using, you don't want to have to like over pump, overuse, and then you're kind of like working fast so that the lather doesn't go away. And that's kind of how it feels. So it's just a little bit annoying in terms of that. I don't know if there's a way where they can make the lather last maybe a little bit longer. That would be great. Because if that is fixed, if the lather is fixed, the amount that you need to use, if that's all fixed, this is a 10 out of 10 cleanser for me. Like, this is the cleanser for sensitive skin, oily skin, dry skin, I would say, because it's just so fantastic in combating all the issues that those skin types have. So yeah, so that's my long-winded con. But otherwise, it's a fantastic cleanser. It works. That is the most important part. Is it a cleanser that will work for you? Yes, it is. And it works so beautifully. You will see incredible results on your skin. At least I did. I will see that honestly. So, and it's you know, it smells amazing. The pump is amazing. I love the way that the product is packaged as well. So I love all those things. I just really, really, really dislike the lather component and how much you need to use. That's all I have to say today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please kindly consider liking this video, sharing, commenting, and as well as subscribing to my channel. I have new videos each week right here. But also don't go away. I have some other videos that you might love just as much as this one. So please go ahead and check it out. Please share it as well with your friends. And yeah, send it to Beyonce, send it to Oprah, send it to Barack Obama. Let's get this going. This should be a thing that's happening already.